Hey guys, welcome back to another video. I hope you guys are all having a great day. Today we're going to be talking about Terra Luna and some news that have come out towards it. First of all, being AVAX founder not being happy with what happened with Terra Luna and how it was coming against them and Solana, which were better projects. That's some big statements. At the same time, an Australian bank puts an halt to their trading for crypto after seeing UST and Luna crash. There is a lot to talk about today, but before we get into it, if you're here for the first time, do want to stay up to date with everything to do with Terra Luna, I highly recommend you scroll down, tap the red subscribe button. While you're there, slap a like on the video, completely free to do so. Will just help the YouTube algorithm push the video out to more people. More people see the incredible side of Luna, they decide to buy into it, it starts spiking up, and all of us make a lot of profit. So make sure you go down and slap a like on it. Other than that, let's get straight into it. So to begin with today's video, before we look at the 1 hour chart, I want to show you guys a really crazy news that just came out towards Terra Luna, and it kind of scares me a little bit. Will Terra Luna sell its 92 million AVAX holding? So AVAX is one of the reserves that Terra Luna has, and especially Lunar Foundation God has been holding on to, and it was supposed to be used to actually try to save Luna in a bad situation, exactly what is happening right now. Now, AVAX CEO actually went out and said some bad things against Luna, and let's just say Luna was not happy, and especially when he talked about Kayvon, some things took a turn and there was some heat around it. So a lot of speculation came out that AVAX holding by Lunar Foundation God and Terraform Labs might be sold to try to put it back into Luna. That is close to $92 million worth. If they do decide to sell it, AVAX is going to have a very extreme dump, because this is a big whale that will be selling all its holding in a very short period of time. And if this does happen, obviously all the AVAX holders are not going to be happy. And one of the reasons why this might happen, and this has been coming through, is AVAX founder compares Luna's collapse to Mount Gox. Now, this is a bad thing to say, let's just say that. Now, the Terra situation is highly regrettable. As you know, Terra started out slightly before AVAX did, and it just bloomed. It ended up attracting a lot of money and a lot of growth in the space that would have gone to either AVAX or maybe Solana, or some of the other latest generation high-speed chains started going to Luna. We were smart enough to notice that we couldn't do this. There are many reasons why not, but running a stable coin of that kind with those kinds of feedback loops, it takes an enormous team with an operational ability to try to keep that peg. We knew that we didn't have that ability, and we're not going to be working on it. Now, as you guys can see, they're talking very highly against Luna and at the same time UST. So that's why, let's just say, the Luna team was not happy with how they were actually treating the team, and that's why there is a lot of speculation that they might be selling all their holding, which is close to 92 million. Now, before we carry on with this, I do want to show you guys the chart and show you how consolidating the chart has become. I mean, if you look at it from far perspective, you can't even really see what is happening due to the big spikes we have had in the past. But if we zoom into it, you guys can see the sort of movement we're getting now is a lot slower compared to a lot of people want. So it's close to like a 20% gain, then we have a 20% decline. Right now, the price is actually sitting on a very strong support. As you can see, just in the past, I'd say 48 hours, this support has been tested nearly 2 to 3 times, which is good, because at the end of the day, if we're sitting on a good support, it will be much easier to recover when the market starts recovering. Now, this is not Luna's fault that after this recovery that we received in the past 48 hours, we did have a dump, because the whole crypto market, including all the major coins, including Bitcoin, Ethereum, did have a dump. As you can see, Bitcoin is sitting close to 29,000, and on the other hand, Ethereum has fallen below 2k. So personally, I'm not really happy or sad with Luna, because the pump and the dump was from the whole market and not just Luna, so there is no way to just blame one specific crypto. Also, the RSI line, as you can see, it has come back to life, and now it is sitting in the middle zone, and maybe might be used a more effective way. way. Also, the trading volume, as you can see, is starting to look like there is more sell orders coming in compared to the buy orders. But if you do decide to look at the trading volume on CoinMarketCap, it is down 50%, and now the trading volume is actually sitting below 400 million, which if you compare it to the market cap, the ratio is coming to close to 41%, which is significantly lower compared to what we had about 3 days ago, which was close to 202%. Also, the circulating supply is slowly going up, and that's why a lot of people are not noticing. But as you can see, from 33 we have changed to 34, so about 1 billion Luna have been created in the past 48 hours. Also, Luna's watch list has grown to 1 million people. As you can see, there's 1 million people trying to pay attention to what is going to happen to Luna in the near future. Now, something that is a little sad is a lot of people are leaving Luna and migrating. A lot of developers are migrating to AVAX, Sol, and Matic, and ADA, which is Cardano. But it's not just a question of price, as investors speculated that Terra developers would migrate to another blockchain. So is this true, or do developers still have hope in Terra? Now, this is one of the reasons why a lot of developers have left, as they're scared that if they do move to or migrate to a new blockchain, we will have to start all new again. And no one knows, maybe it can happen in the future again, so might as well work on another blockchain which is a lot more stable and not constantly trying to protect themselves from attacks. Moving on, South Koreans have been putting or gambling a lot of money into Luna, thinking it is going to have an extreme pullback, and that's why the authorities have actually put out a warrant saying, or warning, South Korean authorities issue warning to not wager on Luna's comeback. And this was actually done on Twitter as well. As you guys can see, South Korean are liberally purchasing Terra native tokens. Several retail investors believe that Luna firmly among the top 10 and it might make a recovery, and that's why the authorities had to put out a problem and warning at the same time. Majority of the Terra community wants new Lunar Chain without UST. I mean, personally, I do agree with that. The voting system clearly suggests that they're going to be creating a new blockchain. I really hope it is not connected to UST. I mean, UST, there is no recovery happening anytime soon, so if we could just leave it and create a new one, that would be much better to actually protect over time. Now, almost $1 trillion have left the crypto market in 2022. That is crazy. That's 40% of industry's market cap, and that is crazy that we have just noticed that in front of our eyes. And finally, I want to show you guys this. Australia's largest bank holds the rollout of its crypto trading service after UST and Luna crashed. Now keep in mind, this bank, Commonwealth Bank, was thinking of allowing people to trade crypto on their platform, but soon as they saw that something like this can happen, they held it through and noticed that maybe we should wait it out and see what sort of regulations are going to come on crypto, and then maybe try to put it into the trading service. And let's just say the community is starting to get okay with trying to have 2.0 of Terra Luna, but people just want to make sure that UST is not going to be part of it. Other than that, let me know down in the comment section what you guys think. I hope you did enjoy today's video. If you did, drop a like on it. If you're new to the channel, do want to stay up to date with everything, subscribe, and I'll see you guys in the next one. I'm out. Peace.